All right, we are now live on Andrew Owili's Facebook page. This is an exciting evening. Is a bit drizzling and chilly in Nairobi city, but we are managing the weather. It has been pretty hot lately, but now with
Yes,
the weather changing, we are excited. And viewers, we take this time to welcome you to the local GM show online edition. Today we are visiting county number 42, where we find a young man who has been doing great works in terms of developing chess and just taking chess to the masses and the chess gospel, spreading it in Kisumu County. And we are going to be just having a general conversation. We'll talk about how has the programs he has been running impacted on the lives of especially the young kids that he's been nurturing, their talent in chess, and also the adults as they've been training in terms of strategic thinking and focus and planning. We're also going to learn how he's been supporting other people in terms of them just being empowered with the knowledge of chess and becoming trainers, and also his support in the grassroots and how the county, maybe the government is supporting him. And also we're talking about talk about his term as Chess Kenya's vice president administration, and we'll get to know more about him. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, I want to invite my guest this evening, Andrew Owili. Jacob, how are you?
I'm fine, sir. Thank you for the elaborate welcoming of me. It's
Yes.
grateful to hear such kind words from you. Thank you.
You don't deserve less, Jacom Bana. You know, we are in Kisumu City, Bana, where we have all the feast.
Yes, welcome to Kisumu.
It seems to be hot there, yeah?
It's very hot for those of us who don't come from this kind of places. For us, to Mezoea, so
Yeah.
it's not a big deal. It's something that we live with every day.
Out here, it's been pretty hot the last few weeks, but recently it's been raining. Like today, it's been pretty pretty cold. I haven't even left to go
Mhm.
anywhere because I just fear the cold. Now, for those who have been looking forward to this, by the way, maybe I must put this disclaimer. Andrew, as you introduce yourself, it's very important that you clarify something. My phone memory, it has been almost full. Today, I had to delete some things because there are messages from ladies. I don't even know them. Some are asking, is this handsome young man married or you might have to clarify that for the sake of peace, love, and unity. So take it off, introduce yourself to our viewers today.
Okay, as you've said, my name is Andrew Owili. I'm a resident of Kisumu County, but I'm privileged and blessed to have a role of promoting chess in the entire country as the vice chair. I will say, literally, my chess began at university level, Kenyatta University, where I did my Bachelor's of Economics. From there, once I went back home to hustle,
Mhm.
I started chess in a very small way. I'm a
Mhm.
founder of Kisumu Chess Club, and also now I'm at Victoria Chess Club. But I will say, to answer your question, I'm not married, but I'll be married soon. Thank you.
When you say soon, Jesus has been coming back soon. Is there someone on the horizon, or you're just trying to be modest in telling people, no, I'm hitched?
Let's just say you'll get an invite as soon as this show comes to an end. I'll give you one, probably a few of our friends also.
All right, great, Andrew. Now, let's go right into it. Tell me how has it been just setting up? You say found a member of Kisumu Chess Club and then
Yeah.
came up with Victoria Chess Club. Can you take
Mhm.
me through the journey? How has it been managing chess and venturing into chess, and what really motivated you to come up with this program of running chess in Kisumu County?
Like I said, when I was at the campus, we would play a lot of chess. As much as I learned chess at high school, Kisumu Boys, it was not very competitive. And for a long time, chess has been only concentrating in Nairobi and also Mombasa. But now, when we were back at Kisumu, for us to participate, we had to go back to Nairobi. We started a club, Victoria Chess Club, Kisumu Chess Club then, and we were lucky just by us opening a page. There was an owner of an hotel called Scottish Tartan, Mr. McTaff, who just said, "You guys, do you need anything that we can assist you with?" He gave us a place to start a club. He bought for us boards, and from there we picked it on. I would say the challenges has been obvious. The game of chess, when we started, was not a game that would impress so many people, especially in Kisumu. So bit by bit, we started up, and I can say today, Kisumu will be counted as a county that chess has grown.
Obviously, that's no doubt. One of the go-to destinations when it comes to Austin tournaments. I don't think I missed once. I think 2018 or 19. I missed the Kisumu Open. We look forward to coming to the Alabama after the games. We go have feast at the lakeside. You know, it's only been exciting. And now,
rumor has it that you are afraid you'll not come out with anything. Welcome to the next one.
That a rumor. That's very good. It's a rumor. That's what you didn't say it's a fact. But Andrew, now running through this program and setting up programs and making chess become visible up to the national level, now that Kisumu is one of the cities counted when we're talking about chess.
Okay.
Have you ever felt like giving up? And maybe as you talk about that, I want to tell us about the programs that you run in Kisumu.
Okay. For me, I fell in love with chess. So it was not a question of giving up. It was just a question of pushing. And I will say, we have been lucky as a club to always find people who are willing to move forward. And the efforts that you see, how far Kisumu has come, it will be a lie if I took all the credit. We have amazing people who around Kisumu who have taken part in making sure the game continues. So I will say it was a great effort, especially from those people who initially started the Kisumu Chess Club, the likes of Babu, who assisted us a lot, and the late Owen. So it's been a great effort from many people. But moving forward, I can say the reason why we are doing well, I will say we do well because of the kind of programs we have in schools. And initially, in 2014, when we started this program, we started this program by offering chess in public schools, and we were literally doing it for free. Free in the sense we'll commit every two times in a week. We'll go to a school, train. That was Kisumu Boys. I was passionate about Kisumu Boys because that is where I learned chess. Then with the help of Gidinji then, who was in office, we were able to move to Kisumu Girls, Lions. So with the office then, chess was opened in 5 schools. So you will see, like I said, we were lucky to have had the opportunity to have people make this grow. Then we did this for free for about 2 years. Then we made a proposal, a small proposal to schools. What if we charge your kids 3,000 shillings? And in turn, we now commit in the sense we have a curriculum that is also based on results. Then they bought it. We started off with, I remember the first time we had 8 people, 8 people, 8 kids. Then from there, it grew to 20, it grew to 50. Then we made a proposal. We made a proposal to teach the whole school at 3 schools. That was Makini, Jalaram, and Kimberley. Makini came through, and now we were moving from training 20 kids to 1,000 kids.
Wow.
So you can imagine, and I would also say there was a lot of politics in Kisumu Chess Club then. So we were not able to move as a group when it came to the training. So I decided to take an initiative because I did not want to stall the program, and start it as an individual, and also later were joined with other people. But I will say this program has created opportunities for mostly university kids and
Yes.
for youths that I worship with in the same church, or others who have come to say, I'm interested in this, but I have a shortage in this. So if I was to be specific on the kind of program we are blessed to work with, where what we did as a club now, once there were issues at Kisumu Chess Club, we formed Victoria Chess Club, and then we decided to use university kids who are struggling with fee. So we would, and that will say
Just before you get to that, Andrew, just before you get
yes.
to that, I'm going to ask you about that. But I'm curious for anybody watching and listening. Sometimes people think Andrew is doing so well. I must be like him. I'm listening to you and hearing you saying 2 years. You're talking about 24 months training.
Yes.
Okay, let's say the breaks for school training without anything being given. How are you able to encourage your team that let's do this, let's do this? It's gonna happen. I can see that's one of the sessions you are conducting, right?
Yes.
That is you, Andrew Owili himself. I can see you there. That's one of the sessions you're conducting with this. Some kids there very passionate. I mean, equipment, you have set it up very well. How are you able to
Yes.
motivate your team and let them know that this dream has to come to fruition? All we have to do is just volunteer our time, because I'm thinking of the costs involved. There's transport for them, maybe lunch, you need to buy them lunch. How did you manage, Andrew?
I think first we first got people who were interested in the game first. Then I will say, since I was mostly dealing with the people who are still going to school, I will come in when it came to the transport part. I also had my vice chair called Jeff. He will also come in and support. So I think by then we will not even realize we were using our own cash. It was just we have to go to Makini, we have to go to Kisumu Boys, and luckily most of those schools, to be frank, are in a distance we can walk. So it's only the boards that we had to buy, and once in a while we would organize for let's say Ben Magana to come and train our trainers. So it was not that costly, I think, because we were not taking count of how much we were using.
All right.
That's why I would say we moved that far.
All right, tell me now, you're talking about the university students that you took on board to support you. These are some of the team members with you as the CEO having a hearty laugh there. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about this team that you put together.
As you can see there, all those are university kids, apart from Steve. Steve, who is
Steve, I can see Steve here.
Yes, that's Steve.
Very strong player.
Yeah. Yes. So
and this is Andrew.
He was brought in.
Strong player also.
That's Andrew. So the others are currently in different universities, and Steve was brought to help us train the kids and also improve the kind of quality we give to the schools which we offer. We are training about 8 schools, and what we have an amount that the trainers are given per school they go to, and also this amount goes towards their school fees. If you are given cash, you bring proof of payment for fee, or you bring proof for something, for a kind of business that you've done. So I think it was the idea of using university students at that time was that you'll find somebody who has a reason to go to class. He knows once he attends this class, he is able to enjoy a game and at the same time use this opportunity to ease off the burden of fee or the burden of whatever it is the money will help them with. Otherwise, it has been tremendous, and honestly, I hope it will be better.
Great, Andrew. And this is what you're talking about, transforming life switches. I can imagine the kind of lasting impression you have created in the minds of those university students. They must be looking up to you as daddy. I mean, just for lack of a better word, because that's what mentorship is all about. I'm really motivated and encouraged. Now, with this support that you have been giving them. Sometimes, I mean, training institutions can be a challenge. If you are trainers, okay, sometimes people don't behave the way you're expected to behave. Have you ever encountered a challenge where sometimes the trainers don't show up for sessions?
Okay, to be precise, yes, but the rule we always put, one, if you're not going to come, communicate. Because the kind of program we train, for us as Victoria Chess Club, it was not just about making profits. You'll imagine in one
Yes.
single class, we have 3 or 4 trainers in that same class.
Yes.
So even if one misses, there are 3 others. So currently we have 16 who are in the program. Hello?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I can hear
Hello?
you.
I'm saying
Hello?
currently
Yeah.
currently we have 16 who are in the hello. Currently we have 16 who are in the program, and hopefully we can do better if we are to get other schools on board.
All right. You have also been supporting, I know you have been also been very supportive of other people who are trying to do programs like Dennis, who is trying to run a chess club at Maseno University. How did you come to say, let me support them, bro? Is it because you're trying to make sure that everybody has a chessboard in their hand and therefore playing the game? Or what drove you into that?
I will say the name that you've mentioned of Dennis is one guy that for lack of a good word, I say he communicates a lot. He will always tell you, why can you do this for Maseno Chess Club? Can you do this? So he's out there advocating for his colleagues. So he kept on pushing. And when you see the kind of passion somebody has,
Yes.
at times you are pushed to to be able to assist. But I would say it's easy to work with people who have shown interest in the game.
Yes.
And like now, we intend to. Dennis is also part of our program where we give opportunities to university students to have
Yes.
the opportunity to teach while they earn. I would say, I want it to be clear, it's not millions, but it's an amount that appreciates their effort. But at the back of their mind, we want them to know that you can use chess as something that is a passion and also earn from it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I like what you're doing. I mean, looking for people who are willing to walk the journey because it's easier to go with like-minded people. Now, Andrew, that's you in class. Do you enjoy teaching young kids? Because you seem to be very animated here.
That picture was I think about 2 years ago. It's always fun to, and when you have kids always referring to you as somebody who is training them.
Yes.
Anywhere in the street, it's not just in class. They will always shout out to you when they see you. It's an amazing feeling when, like for example, I know when I'm playing with you, you started
Yes.
this game a long time, so I have appreciated the fact that I may not be as good as you are, but I will
Yes.
start a process for a kid to, in the future, be
Yeah.
better than you.
No,
So for me, the passion I have is not to grow as a person in chess, to grow in terms of the game and in terms
yes.
of income they get.
Great. Some of these things, sometimes we look at such kids. I like it when I see the faces of kids just enjoying the game, and that's why you'll find me going to this picture. It's very refreshing. Now, what are these programs that you run, and are they open to anybody else that is willing to come and just join?
Okay, for now, our intention is to bring as many people on board as possible, as many as possible. But we are limited with the number of schools that we train. If we have 5, if the number 5 adds to 10, it means we can take in more. If the number 10 increases to 20, it means we can take more. But at the end of the day, as a club, everybody will have an opportunity to grow in chess, whether it's the training program or whether it's just at the league. And I will tell you, the programs that we run in these different schools is what finances us being in the league. We do not get any sponsorship for the league from anyone. It's this money that we get, that we decided we'll take money from one school, register in the league, and make sure we've never missed a game. Whether in Nairobi, whether you want to take it to Mombasa, we will never miss a game.
That is great. For those who are watching, you can see the poster there advertising some of the programs the Victoria Chess Club runs. This was a program that was set up for 4-year-olds, aged 4 years to 50 years, actually. I can see that in this November. And if you want to get training in chess so that you can become a strategic thinker, that's what even people in career is very important, that you think strategically. Improved memory, attention improvement, cognitive abilities, and fosters logic and creativity. If you want to enhance skills for your kid in reading and maths and encourage reward hard work through tournaments and stuff like that, get in touch. The numbers are right there. 0727880881, 0737397180, or 0705557000. I leave it there for a while as I engage Andrew. Okay, you can see the adult classes are there, the time and the charges. Andrew, I like what you're saying about the support you have given your team towards going for the league. I know that you guys also participate in the league in Uganda. Tell me about that.
Okay, we don't participate as Victoria Chess Club, but a number of us from Victoria Chess Club also combined with some other members, including Magana, to participate in the league in Uganda. So if we get chances of improving ourselves, we'll always take it. We'll always take it. I will say these opportunities we give our members is to make sure that we also improve them individually. That will also mean if they improve individually, the program in itself that we run in schools will also improve. That's our main aim.
Yeah. How has been the experience playing in the Uganda League, knowing that those guys are really anacondas at chess? They don't joke around.
I think you'll check the results. We did quite well.
I know that.
We did not do badly off, but I will say the league is tough. The league in Uganda is tough, but we were able to compete well.
All right. Oh, maybe before I digress, I want to remind you, Andrew, there's a time I saw you being awarded 20,000 cash money, my friend. And I think I reached out to you, but I've been waiting. My phone has not even beeped a message confirmed 20,000 cash. Someone came all the way, flew all the way from Nairobi to award you. Can you tell us what was that all about? Because it wasn't a chess tournament.
It was 25,000. It was.
Where's the 5,000, my friend? 25,000.
I have a.
Hello, I've lost you. Hello, are you there?
Printing business. I print T-shirts, posters, any kind of branding material, banners. Like, so I have a business. That I run in Kisumu. So the lady who does the YouTube channel gave small businesses an opportunity to win some money, which I took part in, and lucky enough, I was blessed to win.
I like how you say you're blessed. I've been putting God first. I remember watching that clip, all of it, and you decided to participate in the last minute. Is it true, Amma? You were just saying.
I had forgotten about it. Then when I forgot about it, just about 20 minutes to midnight, I was going through my Facebook. I saw that post. I was in my boxers. I just put on a shirt, made a video, sent immediately. I hope I didn't do it. Okay, that is what happened. I was lucky enough. I will say I was lucky enough. But again, even in the business I have, it has come from, I started my business in the house. It grew to something else. And it's also, the business has also supported chess when I started. So for me, I feel blessed to be where I am.
Yes. Great, Andrew. So the challenge, the motivation I'm picking from you right now regarding that video, if something crosses your mind and you want to do it, please don't hesitate. Go ahead and
Just
do
start.
it.
Just
Andrew
start.
started Victoria Chess Club, Kisumu Chess Club from nothing.
Just
And look
start.
where he is
Just
now.
start.
And the 25K that he got, right in this, about to sleep, and then he remembers, he sent it. So sometimes we miss our blessing because we don't take the opportunity when it comes
Yes.
our. Now, Andrew, talking about you and chess, I also know you are the Vice President Administration of the National Federation of Chess Kenya. How has that been for you? And how do you find being an administrator in chess? Wearing many caps as a trainer, as a businessman, as now as an administrator in Chess Kenya.
I will say it's been easy and tough. The tough part was when we came in, there was a lot of expectation that came from those who participated in choosing the new office. And it has been easy because there has been a great teamwork in chess. You might not see Andrew all the time, but I can guarantee you everything that Chess Kenya does has been teamwork, and we are consulted. We consult in the decisions that are made, in the things that move forward. If you have been in Kenya, you will know the last 4 years, chess has really grown. There's no doubt about it. We might not be at 100%, but from where we are, where we picked it from, we have moved a greater deal. So I will say I also feel that the kind of team that we have had has been the best to give me this opportunity to grow. I want to believe I'm still young, so I take lessons from this kind of opportunities that we are given, and it's a blessing again. It's always a blessing for me.
Great. And talking of blessings, Andrew, you have also been blessed to travel. I don't mean coming from Kisumu to Nairobi. I mean traveling internationally on behalf of the federation. And you have taken kids out. This is a picture of you. As I think was this when you are the head of delegation to the 2019 AYCC African Youth Chess Championship in Windhoek, Namibia?
Yes, yes.
This is Andrew receiving the national flag. This is the Chess Kenya chairman. I can see Coach,
George
Ochieng and Mwimeni,
yes.
and this is, I remember, is it Brighton? No, I can't remember. It's not Brighton.
No, not Brighton. He was called.
I know him.
I've forgotten. Yes.
Okay, fine. We shall remember. And the lady, who is the lady? I can't see her clearly.
The lady is a teacher from.
Oh yeah, yeah.
The teacher
Mary,
from.
Mary or someone like Carol.
The school in Western.
Yeah, I remember.
That school in Western.
So how has it been? What experience have you gathered on your travels that you take kids out of the country, knowing very well the parents are putting the fate of their children? The federation also, by extension, the federation has bestowed upon you the honor to be the head of delegation. That means you have to carry their passport. Just tell us about it. How has it been for you?
So, this was my first experience with traveling with kids. It was easy. The teachers that you see there made it easy. They were always on the toes of the kids. It was easy that they gave me room to be able to, when you tell them to make sure this happens, it was a great idea to have teachers be part of the team, because they understand these kids every other time. They are with them in school every other time. If a kid touches this, the teacher will know what they are about to do. So it was easy for me to say I had a great time, and in Namibia, looking forward to more.
And when it comes to attending meetings in Chess Kenya, in terms of travel, has it taken a toll on you? Because we know you have, but nowadays in the era of online platforms, you can have them. But How has it been for you when you had to come for very crucial meetings to Nairobi City?
I think you just bought a bus. I don't believe in complaining a lot. You took the responsibility. When the opportunity comes, you have to attend.
Yes.
At some point, the chairman also was coming from Bungoma. So it's not an issue of always saying it's not difficult when you decide to do it. So for me, if there's a meeting that I have to attend, I'll just board a bus, come, simple. We share, move back, life continues.
Are you running for re-election, Andrew? Tell me about
Yes.
that. That's the politics taking place right now. People are in campaign mode, and we don't know if you're going to run. Are you running as a team? Are you running as an individual? Or let's talk about you, Andrew. Are you running for office, and why would you want to run for another term in office?
Like I said, I believe the team that I have worked with has done a tremendous job, and we will. It's a team that I would love to work with again. When the time comes to say whether I'm vying or not, I'll put it on. I'll put it on in the open. But as in the lead, since chess is doing well, I am tempted to vie again. But for sure, you will see the response to your question very soon. It's been a blessing. It will continue. I bet it's likely that I will run. Let me just say outright, I will run, and if the other team members also take the initiative to want to run, I will be blessed to run with them again.
Are you running for the big seat, or are you running for the same seat, Vice President Administration? Just before I see the
I'll
announcement coming.
consult my team members. If the chairman decides not to run, probably I will go for the big seat. If Wandera decides not to run, I'm qualified to run for that seat. But again, I will be glad to participate or to serve in any position that has to do with this, whether it's national, whether it's Kisumu. Yes.
Great. I like that. You're a guy who commands a lot of following. I mean, on social media, I think so. Have you tried to influence these guys to come and play chess as well?
I will say so. With even the kind of program we have. By the way, Victoria Chess Club, I think, is trying to take lessons from you. We have an online platform where we train kids, and we have kids even from Uganda. We also have one kid from the UK. So we are taking the initiative to try and grow. So I will say we are not where we are, but we are improving. I take advantage of the fact that I have that presence on the media, and also in church where I come from. I try my best to promote the game, but I will say the program that we run in schools has made people be interested at it as a way of making money. But once they get there, they are able to be trained in such a way that they look for the benefits of chess first. Thank you.
Great. Andrew, as a person
Yes.
who has seen chess develop, what do you think the continent needs to do to be able to produce great players as grandmasters? Now you have taken it to the continental level.
Okay. I will say for me, it's to start it at a very young age and create a culture that kids are able to train hard from the age of even 6 or 7. Because you will see the schools, the countries that do well, they have kids who are on top. Unlike Kenya, where we have our kids, it's very hard to find a kid who is above 1600.
Yes.
By a kid, I mean somebody who's below 15. It's very hard. So if we promote the game among young people, we'll get the opportunity to have that culture of chess grow at a very young age. Once we're able to build that from the youngest age, it will be easier to grow. And I also would encourage clubs to participate in promoting the game outside their clubs. Once you increase interest in chess, automatically things will start growing.
Great.
Yes.
Now, as we conclude the show today, Andrew, you have been a very great host. During the great guest, I mean, during the COVID-19 pandemic, change has had a paradigm shift. We have been forced to go online. There's a time I saw a picture of you on Facebook. You said now you have resorted to fishing. What was that all about, Andrew? I saw you on a boat trying to go to the...
You've been stalking me.
No, I follow people. I saw you a long time ago. I find it to be very funny. You have got a very high sense of humor. So I looked at that during COVID times. I really laughed myself off. Tell me about fishing. Do you also fish, or was this just a stunt you're pulling?
Let me put it like this. I think there's a time my mom called me Andrew Kamau, just because if there's an opportunity to make money out of it, in the sense it's proper business. Although I don't know how to fish, but if I can get somebody else to do it for me to earn, it's something I can think of.
All right.
But like you've said, this COVID time, it has been hard even for us because we're not able to train kids as much as we wanted. It has been hard. My trainers, the trainers of Victoria Chess Club, are not able to earn what they were earning because of COVID. Yes. But hopefully things will go back to normal. It's been difficult for business. It's been difficult for the chess program. Oh, yeah. But we are praying that things get better.
Yeah, every industry has been affected. It has been pretty hard, but we thank God for seeing us through to moments like this when we can have this conversation. Now, to that kid who is listening to you, Andrew, and aspires to be a great chess player, what is that word of advice? Also to that parent who is listening to you, what is that thing you want to encourage the parent to know that they shouldn't give up on their kids? Because, you know, enrolling your kid for training entails, first of all, investment of money and then time. What would you tell those two sets of people, the parent and the kid?
First, I would want to assure them that chess is it has so many benefits. Those of us like you and me and probably some of our viewers know the importance of chess in the lives of any other person, especially the kids. So I would advise that if you're able to get a trainer that is able to push your kid to the next level and you keep seeing results, you don't even have to get worried about the kid doing well in tournaments. The game in itself will improve their discipline. The game in itself will improve how they do in class. So just start. If you're watching us today and you're able to take your kid to any other academy or trainer that is able to teach them chess, just start. Then from there, the more you get interested in it, the more you grow. So, and it will take us forward in the game of chess in the country. Thank you.
Great. Are those are final thoughts, or you want to say something as you conclude this show today?
First, I will just want to say I want to thank you for the platform you give some of us to talk about chess. You've been a great person in terms of chess, in both on board. I'm not sure anymore about on the board, but outside the board, you seem to be you seem to be doing better. So I want to encourage, maintain outside the board, but we thank you for the efforts you're doing. But for me, I would want to thank the schools, the parents who have given us, especially Victoria Chess Club, the platform to be able to enjoy the game of chess and at the same time to earn from it. It is changing lives of the 20 people, the 30 people that have gone through the program. Yes. And we want to thank you sincerely. Hopefully, we are able to cover more and to change the lives of even more students. I want to also say that for those members of chess who I've been using this game of chess just as a passion. Think of it as a program where you can encourage another kid to do better and also find a way of how you can use it to earn. There's nothing wrong if you use chess to make a living. Other people do it every other place. So I want to thank God for you. I also want to thank God for those people who encourage the game of chess in Kenya. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Willie. Andrew, it's only that you said you're not sure about my board position. I'll be coming to Kisumu to look for you, and definitely I look forward to us also having this interaction with you and some of the students that you have been training and the parents as well, so that we have conversation around chess. I'll be reaching out to you. We should be having that sometime in the course of the year. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been the Local GM Show online edition. Thank you for watching. Keep it here. We'll be right back next week on Monday, same time, same place. Signing off is your host for tonight, Brian Kidula.